Well, who do I have with me today?
I am Donyea Tollie. Donyea Star Tollie.
Star.
Yes, yes.
What's your last name?
Tollie.
Tollie.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do? And what's the name of your business?
I am an interior designer, and we are a residential interior design boutique located in Bartow.
And what's the name of it?
Rejuvenation Home Studio.
Rejuvenation Home Studio,
Mm-hmm.
interior design.
Mm-hmm.
And may I ask where you're originally from?
I am originally from Bartow. My family is
a nice local one, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually have a twin sister, so you might hear me say we. But we were actually born in Tampa, went to Washington State to grow up until we were like 6, and then we had our 7th birthday here and been here ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how many twins I've ever met in my life.
Oh,
That's
I'm
gotta be
twin.
extra special.
Yeah.
So you're in Bartow,
Mm-hmm.
and what are some of the services of
Interior design.
interior design?
So, we focus heavily on residential, but we also do commercial. Our biggest service is full service design, but we also have other services that serve several different budgets. So we have our expert design consultation. That's just like a 2-hour consultation where we come out and help you get through any design decisions that you need to make. Maybe it's one specific area where you need help with picking the right floor or the right paint color. You might need some space planning with your furniture. The next step would be a block of hours where like if you want to spend the day with me, and maybe we're focusing on an actual room. So we go out to local shopping, and then we come up with a game plan as far as what needs to be done as far as the space. We can't fix it in one day, but we try to come up with a game plan
All the
before we
planning.
get there. Yeah. So the client is always in charge of that, but I'm just helping them with maybe adding some paint, moving some existing furniture around. Maybe we go and buy some product to actually fill in where it needs to, and then I might leave them with some links in order to purchase some other items. But I have a idea of 5 things that you need to put to finish a room, so I try to make sure that we accomplish that within that 10-hour block. And then the next service would be a virtual design service. So that's where I actually we have 4 phases in our interior design process.
Okay.
1 and 2 has to do with the onboarding and the actual design conceptual. So we gather all the information to put the room together, and then we come up with the actual design.
Do you put it on the computer or anything?
So we do a Design 9 mood board. That's kind of like the look and feel is our North Star for the actual project. Once we do a consultation and we've gathered up all the information as far as what I call the black and white of a design. So any type of floor plan needs, I'm thinking about it in the elevation, but then at the end of it in 3D, the design conceptual phase is where we put the color to the black and white.
Oh, wow.
So that's what you get in the virtual design services, the phases 1 and phases 2. After phase 2, I give you the tools in order to put that look and feel together. So we also provide full room renderings for you to be able to get a visual of what that room should look like by the time that you execute it. In our full service, it's like we're pretty much married on the third wheel.
This is the one.
Yeah, so you get, we do all the product procurement, and then we also do the implementation of the installation. I have several different trades and contractors that I use for my projects, and then we do the installation. And then we have what I like to call the move that bus moment. So once all the rooms are completed, then I have everyone, you have to leave the house. So you have to give me the keys to the house, and I'm pretty much putting all the finishing touches on everything. You come back home and I'm handing you a glass of wine and I'm saying, welcome to your new home.
That's incredible. I think I've seen some television shows that do something like that.
Absolutely, HGTV.
Yeah, my wife's a big fan.
Yeah.
I can catch her watching those all the time.
Yeah.
And she tells me about what she wants to do to our house all the time.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
It's always going to be in flux. There's always going to be a project. There's always improvements that you can make or tweaks.
Yeah. So how did you get into interior design, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's a good question. So it's actually a good story. My sister and I, we've always been like right-brained creatives. We've always drawn or painted or crafted, or we used to sew our own clothes, whatever you may call it.
Artistic.
Yeah, very artistic and creative. So I grew up thinking that I was going to be a pediatrician.
Oh, wow.
Until I saw the sight of blood, and I was like, nope, not for me. So
Real quick.
I actually went to be a physical therapist, and I went to classes, the medical classes, in order to achieve a degree. And I sat in that third class, and I was like, this is not for me. I decided right then and there I got to do something that I love.
That's right.
So my sister, she actually started going to the International Academy of Design and Technology, which was in Tampa. So she started going to school for interior design.
Oh, okay.
But what happened was, I was going to Polk State, just finishing up like some classes there, and I came across her projects in my grandmother's garage. And I was like, just so intrigued. I was like, what is this? Tell me about it. What are you doing? What is this? Where did this come from? And she was telling me that she started school at the IADT, and I made an appointment to go take a tour, and that was all she wrote. So.
And you guys hadn't communicated before that?
No, she actually quit because she said interior design wasn't for her. So she actually became like a cook. She likes cooking, so she's like a chef.
That's still art.
Yeah, exactly. And then I went to the school, and I fell in love. And I was surprised that she never told me about it, because I think we would have did good if we were together.
Think.
Yeah. So, but I ended up going there, and I felt like I found my people. Everyone there was, so eccentric, so creative. There was fashion there, graphic design, art, anything creative you could think of, it was there. So I was instantly like just in love, and decided that this is my place. This is my happy place. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you said that there's charity, there's thought, there's caring behind it. Can you go into more detail?
Yes. So our motto is take care of your space so that your space can take care of you.
Okay.
We really focus on interior design being self-care.
Self-care.
It's not all about the pretty. There's definitely a science behind what we do. It's not just, fluff. It's definitely a reason why certain things have to be a certain color or combination of colors or textures. The lighting is so important. As a matter of fact, this is great lighting in here today. Yeah. But so those are things that we're so sensitive to our environments, and sometimes you're not sure what it is that's off, but there's something off, and it usually has to do with the space around you, the colors around you, the textures around you, the feelings, and all those things need to be considered when it comes to putting a room together, so that the finished product can be timeless and classic. But not only that, it's beautiful, but it's also continuing to transform and elevate your life. So
that's right. That's almost like your subconscious knows that there's something that's not right, or something's not, and so when you look at it and you work with it, you find that subconscious thing and bring it back to make you feel more whole, if you will.
So it's all about creating good energy and vibe and productivity, like good vibes in, good vibes out.
Amen.
And I like to create these little moments. So we really pay attention to the five senses and injecting that into the space. The best example I could give you is like when you come home from a long day. We shed so much of ourselves throughout the day, and you're really coming back home to restore, renew,
rejuvenate.
Rejuvenate, exactly. So what is the first thing that you do when you walk into the door? You put your keys down, you put your bag down or whatever, and I don't know about you, but it's like a sigh and it's like a release. So you're taking off your shoes and whatever constrictions you have, other constrictions. So I'm thinking about, okay, how do we elevate that moment? is it that when you walk in the house, we need a place to put your shoe, we need a drop zone to put your keys. When you walk in, what are you seeing? You know, is it something that's like kind of revitalizing you? Is it inspiring you? Inviting. Also, not only that, maybe you're walking into the house into the cutest little bowl of candies that you like, something that reminds you of like nostalgia or something. So
butterscotch.
There you go.
When I used to go to my great grandmother's house,
exactly.
She had this thing, you know, the little orange butterscotch. I remember that. It made me feel
what
so
happened
good.
to that?
I don't know.
So like
she went to God, and I haven't done anything since.
Right. So, but you remember that. That's a moment in time
right.
that makes you feel fuzzy and warm inside. So these are the kind of moments that we should be creating in our own homes.
I agree.
And not only that, it makes you feel much closer to your grandmother because it reminds you of her. So I encourage you to get a bowl and put out some butterscotch.
Yeah, we've got a little swan.
There you go.
Swan, Lakeland swan.
Yeah.
And it holds keys. Sometimes I think there's candy in there, but it's like the catch-all that I guess would replace.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Well, that's great. Those little things that nobody thinks of, that only a professional would see.
Little tweaks that can just bring a little bit of happiness. I explain it like, basically you have to look at your house as like a person. Like it's a living, breathing part of your life. It's part of your family, and you have to treat it as so. So I'm the person who's treating your house, and I'm treating it in a way that we're painting the story of you and of your family on the walls, and because it's eventually like nurturing you and taking care of you.
So you're still in the medical field, repairing things. It just wasn't medical.
On the creative side, yeah,
go.
Exactly. So, but your house has a soul, and we just like we have to take care of ourselves and rejuvenate ourselves. We have to do that for our house, because it's at the end of the day, it's your biggest investment, but it's also the place where you create memories, and those memories stay with you for a long time. And that's why, like, when someone has asked me, I haven't had a chance to do this before, but someone asked me if I was to get a new house, would I do a older home and renovate it, or would I design a new home from scratch? And I would actually take an old home and rejuvenate it, renovate it, because it has this characteristic. It's already telling a story, and what you're doing is you're bringing it back to life, and you're getting ready to tell a new story within there. But you can take it and make it your own versus a new house, which has no soul, no story, anything. I mean, most people would rather do that. That's a dream, but there's nothing like an old home that has character and charm, where, you know, a family has been raised.
It's already giving out energy.
Yeah, it's already has the love.
It's an energy source.
Exactly. So, I explained the house as she's a she. Your house is a she. So
all of my cars have been she's. All of my cars have been she's.
Yeah, and she wants to be taken care of. She wants new things. She wants to be listened to, because she's telling you what she needs. You see it every day. So there's nothing like, you know, a brand new coat of paint. It just does so much for a room, but it has to be the right color. It has to be based on the lighting, based on the natural lighting, artificial and natural. You have to consider those things. So that's why you get the professional involved.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Now, you told me earlier that you volunteered with a kid, or you designed, if you don't mind.
Yes. So we did back in 2020, which I want to do again. We did a rejuvenation by design. That's our way of giving back. So we reached out to a friend of mine who had a child who had brain cancer, and I first saw their story on like Fox 13, and of course it touched my heart. And what it was her bedside with her son, and she was just, you know, crying because she was, you know, of course, upset.
The situation,
There's only so much she could do as a mother with him there, having, you know, brain cancer, which is, you know, such a ailing sickness. So what I did was I reached out and I said, hey, I want to redo his room because I wanted to give him a place to come back home and put himself back together after living in the hospital, basically these long stints, to have a place to come back home and look forward to coming back home. So while he's there, he's like, okay, I gotta get out of here to get back home. So just like manifesting and making himself feel better. So I reached out to everyone, contractors. I have 3 different contractors involved, and like it was like when I asked them, yeah, absolutely, yeah, like it. So and I also reached out to like Lowe's and Home Goods and Target and things, and it was like no problem.
Came together.
No problem. So I want to bring that back. I definitely want to put a project together for 2025. I'm looking to. I have connected with, I forgot the name of the actual organization, but they do have a way to like provide for kids who are in the hospitals and things like that. So I'm gonna connect with them and get that going again. But we did redo his bedroom, and I did a consultation with him and asked him what his needs were, asked Mom what her needs were, and we created a room that was just for him. And he loves Fortnite. So we did it based off of like, you know, him being in space, and it's where it was his little cocoon.
That's fantastic.
Little healing cocoon.
Now, do we can see some of this, some of your work?
Absolutely. So if you go to Rejuvenation Home Studio on the website, that's Rejuvenation Home. And
is it .com? Is it Rejuvenation?
RejuvenationHome.com. I'm sorry, RejuvenationHomeStudio.com.
Okay.
And that's pretty much my handle for everything. Instagram, I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, all the things.
And your work is there though.
My work is there. The best place to see our portfolio is on the website. The Instagram is more of our like kind of daily things that are going on, but there's quite a bit of our work on there, and you'll see some before and afters on there too.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, have you got any clients in the future or anything going on that?
Oh gosh, yes. We have actually. We just were featured. We have a full editorial in the Lakelander magazine right now.
Are you serious?
Based on the current project.
The one that came out today, didn't it?
Yeah.
This very day.
Yeah.
I haven't even had a chance to see it, but I heard it was coming out.
Yep.
And I heard it was interior design.
Yep.
And it's you.
Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm one of the designers, myself and Nicole Rowe. She's also a awesome interior designer around here as well. But we both were featured in this this current issue. So
that is fantastic.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's a Lakeland project, so really proud of that. Great amazing clients. Right now we have a few things going on. We love design builds, so that's like where we take a home. They know that they need to update it, refresh it, but if they're doing quite a big project where you're gonna renovate your kitchen and your bathrooms, flooring, paint, that's a full project. So at this point, you might as well consider, what are you doing with your window treatments? What are you doing with your furniture? What needs to be, refurbed, or are we getting rid of it? Are we getting new furniture? That kind of thing. So those are full design builds. That's that project that we have going on right now. And then we have a few other little projects where we just did some painting in another house, and we're doing wallpaper, adding some window treatments. We're also we service Central Florida. We service, yeah. So we have a few projects: Poinciana, Sebring.
Wow.
We have one in Lakeland, Bartow. And blessed, very blessed. I'm not gloating or anything. It's just letting you know what's going on.
Appreciate it while you have it.
Yeah, absolutely, every day. And I appreciate my clients as well, because you have to make a conscious decision to say, I need the professional to help me. And at the end of the day, this is a luxury service, but it's definitely very attainable with the different services that we have available. But once a client says that I need help and they value me in my profession and what I do, that's all I can ask for.
Hey, it's absolutely fantastic. So do you have anything going on in the future?
I do, as a matter of fact. So, July 24th, we are hosting Living Well Through Interior Design. It's our color psychology volume 2. So, it's going to be at 1915 Cute Home Decor Shop in Bartow. So, July 24th, 5:30.
July 24th at 5:30 in Bartow. Okay.
And we're going to be serving macaroons and Moscato.
Okay. And is this clients to be that are coming to this, or what is it?
This is for anyone who wants to take advantage of being able to come out and listen to ways that they can add color, or the right way to add color to your house.
Okay.
Or your business. So this is for like the DIYers, anyone who wants to, is getting ready to do a project in their homes.
That's giving back. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So the last class we had was in March, and we had like 40 people that came, and
wow.
It was at June Taylor, and it was really, really nice because we had cupcakes and champagne, and then they were able to shop around, of course, because it was a cute as a little vintage shop. And then we sat down and we did the class, and I taught them about where to start and all the, different things that you need to consider. I taught them the power of the 5 with the 5 senses and everything. And then we had a whole question and answer session, so they were able to ask me anything.
Ask me anything. Those are very valuable.
Yeah.
People get a lot from those.
Absolutely.
I love those.
Yeah. So get to take advantage of the time and not
and
necessarily commit to a full. It is ticketed. We are doing tickets right now. Early bird is $45.
Okay.
After July 5th, it'll be $60.
Eventbrite, or go to your website?
Go to my actually go to my Facebook page, Rejuvenation Home Studio. I have an event set up, and it has a link that takes you directly to the my website where the link is to buy tickets. Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's July
24th.
July 24th. Yeah.
Yep.
And even if you're a student who may want to learn more, or a client, or anyone, come out.
Perfect situation. Yep.
That's fantastic. Well, Star, thank you so much for your time.
Oh,
I appreciate it. Congratulations on that, Maggie. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's our first editorial, so I'm so excited.
Well, I want to thank Cohas for letting me use this beautiful room as well.
It is beautiful. I like it.
Cohas is fantastic.
Yeah.